Oh, yes, you're going to turn down that volume. We good now? Yes. Okay. It wouldn't be us without the sound problems.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Yes, it's better now.
Okay. So once again, guys, this is me. I'm Priya Mohan, and you are live with Sorry Not Sorry here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Today is day 3. Show you a collection of silk pieces that will be dropping for sale on Sunday, December 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is a safe show to watch at this time of year because you can't purchase any of the clothing pieces that we're about to show you. You can, however, still scoop a deal on the pillowcases. So I am going to tell you guys a little bit about these pillowcases. They just went on sale. We started the sale yesterday where it's buy one, get one 50% off. And what you are looking at, so a regular price pillowcase is $55 Canadian. And so you get one for $55 and one for $27.50. And what they are pillowcases that we make out of our satin silk fabric. So every once in a while we get a satin, and we've only recently started making actual clothing out of the satin silks. So we had been diverting, yeah, it's really soft. We'd been diverting all of our satins towards pillowcases because, as you know, sleeping on a silk pillow is really good for your skin. It's hypoallergenic. It's really good for your hair because it prevents breakage. It also helps your hair retain moisture, and hypoallergenic, temperature regulating,
moisture wicking,
so it's
antibacterial, antimicrobial,
those two things as well. So we put our pillowcases on sale. We were thinking they would make great Christmas gifts if you are looking to give a gift to somebody. Each piece is slightly different. So what we do is we take one great big sari, which is about 44 inches by 5.5 yards, and we cut it into pillowcases. If you go onto our website and you type in pillowcases, you'll see them there. They're also currently, if you go to the front page of our website, it says pillowcases on sale. You can click on that. The good news is we are adding more every day. So keep going back. There's still, let me look. There are still probably 60 to 70 pillowcases that have not been added. Oh, Shafali. No, it's still not working. Okay, thought we got the mirror. We don't have the mirror.
One day it will be discovered.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, there's more. There's going to be more there. Keep your eye on it. It really does make a great gift. Now, many people have asked me, do these fit king size pillows? The answer is no, they do not. They fit standard size pillows and queen size pillows, and they do not need to be purchased in pairs, but you can get a pair. And if you want to get two that are like similar looking, just make sure that when you purchase it, you leave a note that says in the customer notes section, please find me two that look alike. Or when you look at the pictures, you'll see there's a variety of different sections of the sari. You can say, you know, send me the two with the most red, or whatever it is that you're interested in. And we can always contact you if we have any questions. So let me show you how these pillowcases work. Here is a queen size pillow. And you might think I'm just putting this into a sleeve and it's that easy. No, there's a little fun fancy part here. There is a little fold right here that you can tuck the pillow into, and it holds the pillow in place, which is really important when you're dealing with such a slippery fabric. So this one is not online yet, but it is heading online. And this is what I mean by the pillowcases being slightly different from each other. So this looks like it was cut from the pallu of the sari, whereas this one would have been cut from the main body of the sari. So you would specify when you're ordering, make sure I have two that look identical. And again, if we can't figure it out, we'll send you a message. Are there any questions? Has anybody managed to join us this busy December evening?
We have lots of friends. Deborah says, hi, ladies. Happy Tuesday, sneaky peek. Margaret says, be peeking. Some beautiful things, as always. I whittled my wish list down to 3 items, hoping I can get my number
good.
one.
I'm so glad. There's a lot to choose from this time.
And Judy, hopefully we fix the audio for you now. Good now with an echo. Oh, let me check about the echo. It might just be because it was fixing itself. If it's continuing, I will check. Jane says, hi, everybody. Happy sneak peek. Judy says, happy Tuesday. Carol says, Hi. And Sabina says, happy Tuesday, beautiful piece you're wearing,
Thank you. Let me tell you a little bit about it.
Well, before you do that, let me finish these comments.
Okay.
Happy Tuesday. But it's not a Tuesday. Oh, it's a Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Judy said, love that pillowcase. And Judy said, it's all fixed. No echo down.
Oh, great. So what was I going to say when we were talking about, oh, it's gone. Guys, it was there. She's gone.
Pillowcases?
No.
Maxi,
It was yes. Thank you, those of you who participated in our Good Friday Double the Points. We have recently discovered that some people did not get their points. Rest assured, our extraordinarily meticulous Alex is tracking down tomorrow going through. It looked like it was some sort of an issue around our rewards points system app not being able to keep up with Black Friday. So what it basically did is it just skipped over some of the purchases. Like if it was thinking about something happening in Ottawa, it said, Hamilton, you don't matter. So we will get it sorted out. You will get double your points and it will all get sorted out before the sneak peek release. And here's another thing. We know that some of you have received gift cards. Congratulations, those of you who have received gift cards. If you would like, we can combine your gift card with your loyalty points, because here's why this will matter. When you're checking out, you can either use your gift card or you can use your loyalty points. But what if you want to use both? We can help you with that. If you let us know that you have a gift card and you would like those gift card points transferred over to your loyalty points, just let us know. We'll go in, delete the value of the gift card, add it to your loyalty points, and then you can maximize your usage at checkout. So let us know. We're happy to do that for you. The other thing I mentioned last time, if you forget to use your loyalty points at checkout, we cannot go back in and fix that. If there were a way for us to do it, we most certainly would. But those loyalty points trigger a whole bunch of other things in the back end, and it's really hard to unravel because it's multiple apps. And some of it is just invisible. So we will help you as much as we can, but don't forget to use that code when you are checking out if you'd like to use your points. So let's talk about what we're releasing today, Shefali. Today, we are going to be talking about the cardigans, waterfalls, and maxi kaftans that are getting released. What you see on the wall behind me is just a very, wait, there we go. What you see on the wall behind me is just a very small selection. I just picked some of the most beautiful pieces. They are each and every one of them extraordinary. The ones that are on the back wall here are full price, as well as this one I'm wearing. While Shefali is talking, oh, this one's Wabi? Hold on.
Those, I think, are all Wabi.
Guys, the good news is all the ones on the wall, including the one I'm wearing, are Wabi Sabi, because this collection here is the full price.
Mm-hmm.
This tag is in the wrong spot. And that's okay, because that's why there's two of us. Yay! Okay, so guys, this one is a Wabi Sabi piece. And the reason I flipped it around was to show you that you can wear either side to the front, depending on how you're feeling. The maxi kaftans are quite long. If you would like to shorten them, you can always tie a knot here. Some people will tie these two edges together here. And if you really feel like you want to shorten it, you can always use a Ziska bead or a ring. Now, these Ziska beads that I'm about to use are actually ones that Christine made. If you follow us on the Swap and Sell, you know that while she was on vacation, I think, she figured out how to make her own Ziska style beads.
Resin beads.
Resin beads. And then she brought some for us. Thank you, Christine.
They're beautiful, Christine.
They're beautiful, Christine. So that's a mirror image. There it is. Okay, so there it is right there. And you can use Ziska beads to adjust the length as well if you don't want to put in a knot. The other thing you can do is hem up the bottom if you know somebody who can do a hem for you if you find they're too long. Mostly, I'm 5'5", if that helps at all. And for me, it lands at my ankles in the front, a little bit longer on the sides, just so you know. And you can wear either side to the front. So for this one, when I first put it on, is it possible for you to tilt the camera slightly down? Less sky, more foot. Is that a thing?
Well, the thing is, it's actually even.
Okay, then we're not going to touch
Yeah.
it. Okay, so this one that I'm wearing, I flipped it around while Shefali was talking, but I will show you on the next one how you can wear it with the tie part at the front.
It's funny. You think it was more high than low because for Instagram, it zooms in, but for Facebook and YouTube, it's out, right?
Oh, I understand. So here's the second one. This first one that I showed you is absolutely divine. For those of you who missed this detailed work on it, I will give you a quick look at that. It's very beautiful. So the colors in this are pink, red, black, burgundy, and ambrosia yellow. Or is it green?
I think
could be both.
I think it's yes and.
It's a yes and. Hard to believe this one's a wabi-sabi one. It's too beautiful. Even this one here is an incredible wabi-sabi piece. Whoops. Here. So this is another wabi-sabi piece. It is another showstopper. And you can see that it's sheer. This is the front. This is the back. And then this one here is also wabi-sabi and is also a showstopper. You can see that has this fabulous applique on it, and then all of these incredible colors. The back is mostly neutral, but then because it has these vivid tones in it, and you can tell it's a digital print because of the jewels, it's neutral, but it still has like a pop of color in there. And then
Marilyn says, "Hi ladies, happy Tuesday." And Rhonda says, "Howdy, happy Tuesday."
Happy Tuesday. It is nice to see all of you guys. The world gets crazier and crazier in December.
Mm-hmm.
So it is really nice to take this break and just kind of spend some time appreciating fabric. So this one here is so soft. And then it has all of this incredible embroidery on it with its embroidery and its sequin work. The colors in this are kind of like a butter yellow, moving into marigold, deep reds moving into burgundies. And then down here we have teals. There's also a little bit of black if you wanted to pull that out. This is the front of the piece, and you can definitely see the shine. And this is the back.
Basically 2-in-1.
It is basically 2-in-1. I love it.
Such a different dress on both sides.
It's beautiful.
So what did we do today, Priya?
So Shefali and I went to the One of a Kind show today. And wasn't it your first time going to the One of a Kind show?
It was.
So Shefali spent some money, ladies, because she deserves it. She's 2 days away from finishing her MBA. There's no exams. That's it. She's got 2 days. One of those days is filled with presentations, and then that girl is done. So today was the day she treated herself to some lovely one-of-a-kind pieces. And it was a lot of fun, and we've decided to make it an annual thing. But yeah, she got these belts that actually almost have like, are you going to show them?
Yeah, no, you should show them.
Okay, I can show them too. So it was a designer out of Montreal, and she had made belts that kind of look longer than a belt. It's hard to describe.
Well, it's like a skirt belt, and then there's the handmade one with the leather. And then I just gave her the purses.
So I will show you. Do we know her name?
Joyce Sapella.
Here we go. Joyce Sapella, Seppala. Joyce Sapella Designs. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So it's a leather belt, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off as beautifully as Shefali did.
There's different sizes, guys.
But what's cool is, again, it shows you how you can modify your silk piece, right? So if you are somebody who can wear a belt, which I can't anymore, but if I could, it would look something like that on. And wearing a belt with this, like, see, for me, a belt is such a bad idea because the purpose of a belt is to show people that you're narrower here than here. Yet I am not narrower here.
Great.
Really?
Yeah. I think you're just thinking you wish you looked like how you did 30 years ago. But it's been 30 years, and I think you do look good.
Yeah, Shefali and I were... Actually, that is cute.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shefali and I were looking at my driver's license picture because I had to pull it for something. And I found one that had a picture from 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, time takes its toll. Ladies, time takes its toll.
You have started like 3 different businesses in that time.
Yes. and lived through so much chaos. So this here was a belt. We found this guy who actually, his name was Gu, G-U.
Yeah.
And it had an umlaut on top of the U. Anyway, so yeah, he takes leather and he uses the processes that he uses for making harnesses, I think he said. Saddles and harnesses.
Saddles, yeah.
Saddles. Yeah, and he made this really cool belt that had Shefali's name written all over it.
Actually, Priya had picked it out for me.
Yeah, it's really nice. It had an unusual kind of way of doing up.
It's an Obi style belt, though.
Yeah. So yeah, Shefali had fun. I will show you her purses in a second as I change into my next.
I think the purses need a different outfit.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, they do. Okay. So this was piece number 2, also wabi sabi. Now this next one is also wabi sabi, and she is divine. So I think the colors are coming out very true. It's maybe a little more cohesive than it's looking online. Like online, it seems like all the colors are getting equal weight. But when you actually look at it, I would say this stands out more.
Mm-hmm.
And this stands out more, and the rest kind of fades into the background. So it doesn't look as busy in person as it looks online.
Mm-hmm.
But very rich colors in this. And again, this one's wabi sabi, and it's got every shade in it.
Sabina said, "You do look good with that belt, Priya."
Oh, thank you, Sabina.
And Michelle said, "I'm not narrow either, Priya. It's okay. I've earned my rolls."
That's it, right? And I had those days. I mean, if we could keep those days forever, we wouldn't cherish them. Now we get to cherish these days. These days. It's beautiful, though. So this one's wabi sabi as well. And now, ladies, we are, one more. And this one I will show with your bag. So this one is a crepe silk. It's also wabi sabi. I think all the rest that I showed you, this one is a crepe silk as well. I didn't show you this one, but this is also crepe silk. The rest were georgette. So the difference between a crepe and a georgette, georgette, you can feel the threads because they're spaced out a little bit more. And because of that, it is also slightly more sheer. So you tend to be able to feel the threads. It doesn't mean that it's rough feeling, but you can feel the individual threads on a georgette piece. On a crepe piece, you can't because the weave is tighter. And as such, it is also not see-through. So here is a beautiful piece. The blue is looking very washed out. The actual shade of blue is there, and it is a sky blue.
Yeah. A true sky blue.
A true sky blue. This has no green in it. And I know as soon as I got up to the camera, it looked green, but friends, she is not. What she does have, though, are these really fun French knots around sequins.
Beautiful. And everything is it appears like a gold, a silver sequin. I can't actually tell. It looks gold.
It's kind of gold. Yeah, it's a gold, but it's a very pale gold sequin. Yeah.
So from a distance, it does look like silver.
And then just to show you the bag, this is one of Shefali's bags. She got from how long have you been doing it? From age 17?
No, that was
that was a leather guy. Leather guy also
started at 17, I think.
So this guy fuses together fabric and vinyl, and then what is it? He uses
heat plates. He heat presses the bags into these patterns. So this is one that Priya picked out for me,
and then that's the inside. So they are super cool. The One of a Kind show is still on for a few more days, I think until the 7th. Mm-hmm. So if you haven't gone, they still have beautiful things there. And one day we will also be at the One of a Kind show, hopefully, fingers crossed. Because, we saw so many people who we knew would be part of our customer base. And in fact, we were recognized twice, which was an amazing moment. Celebrity moment. But yeah, it would be so nice if we could get there, especially for our Toronto customers. So it'd be worth coming out. Like, even if people wanted to come from a little further away, at least they would get the whole One of a Kind show experience as well. For those of you who don't know, the One of a Kind show is a show that I believe is only in Toronto, and it's downtown Toronto in the exhibition grounds, and this is their 50th year, and they prioritize Canadian brands that are Canadian made.
And specifically Ontario made.
Yeah, and even specifically Ontario made. And they're also doing a vintage section now, and we checked it out. And their vintage section is different from like, because we applied for the vintage section. I think what they're looking for are one-offs, like one purse from here and one shirt from there.
Like actual vintage or like consignment clothing.
Yeah, it almost looked like consignment clothing. Whereas because we have multiple of one style, I think that maybe fit more into the rest of their show.
Mhm.
And for that, we don't qualify because it's not made in Canada. But guys, it's such a nice show. I do highly recommend if you find yourself with nothing to do in Toronto over the next couple of days, do visit. It's worth it.
So actually, Kim wanted me to say this. Tell Priya, I remember when she got that beautiful coat at the One of a Kind show, and I said that her beautiful coat I've never seen before. And she said, yeah, because I got it at the One of a Kind show.
She's talking about the one that has, I don't know if you've seen it, Shefali. It's sheepskin and it's like reds, oranges, blacks, browns.
I've seen it once.
Yes.
It's stunning.
So this silk is one of the softest silks. We're now into waterfall tops, ladies. Don't know how we got there because I skipped over something.
Full price Maxi kaftans.
Yep, that's what I skipped over. But let me just take a minute to show you this. We came running in here and so quickly. We were looking at the odometer and the maps and the clock just over and over again. So I'm still a little in a tizzy. So this is one of the softest silks I've ever felt. And friends, you would be my sorry sister if you bought this because I got the cardigan. Yeah. And I think I even used it in a reel that I created because I loved it so
beautiful.
much.
It's so soft.
It's so soft. And the colors are pinks and raspberries and burgundies, oranges, greens.
And you have a pop of teal as well.
Yeah. I think I paired this one with my octopus pants or no, the purple. Uvetta, my Uvetta pants.
But you know, I actually absolutely love it with what you have on.
It kind of matches a lot of the colors in my wardrobe, to be fair. I even think it's going to match Tarocco when Tarocco comes in. So, we just skipped over. No, because it is the next one here. This is in the wrong spot. This is not just me being crazy. Okay, we're going to move that over to here. It's that much in the wrong spot. Let's get back to maxi dresses, guys.
Maxi kaftans.
Right. Maxi kaftans. Okay.
This you have to try that one with the silver bag.
Yes, I can try this with the silver bag. So let me show it to you up close. So this one has beadwork. They're little tubular beads in iridescent colors. It also has some sequin work. It's actually quite heavy because it's got so much work on it. And the silk is very soft. You can see that the colors are blues, grays, teals, taupes, marigolds, mustards, and different shades of red. And that's what it looks like there. So our goal in going to the One of a Kind show was to kind of do some research. Yeah, to do some research, find out what it would take to get us into it. I don't know that we did that, but we certainly did some shopping. Oh, yeah. We achieved something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is really beautiful. And you'll notice that this one is a little bit shorter as well. So if that's something, if you're concerned about length and you're interested in one of these pieces, before the sneak peek releases, just send us a message. You can use the chat bot in the bottom of our website and just say, can you tell me the overall length? Because this one actually, maybe it is the same length. It's hard to tell because the saris are all cut different, right? Like they're all different sizes to begin with. But this one is divine. I think you guys can tell just how beautiful that is.
This one is truly a one of a kind.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something we really noticed when we were at the One of a Kind show. What drew us to so many of the pieces that made us want to spend the money on them is we knew we would never see it anywhere else. It was truly one of a kind. And we thought, well, like Shefali bought this coat. Okay, she just was waiting for me to say that. Okay, you put it on though, because it's going to look so much better on you. And then you'll have to come do a show and tell.
Well, no, you have to. You can try it on.
Yeah, it's not going to look as good on me as on you.
It's okay for you. They came for you, not for the Shefali show.
They came for us. They love you. Okay, so this is, it's lovely. It's good. It's got a good weight to it. So this is the coat that Shefali bought for herself. And she messaged her friend just before we went live. And he's like, wow, I've never spent that much money on anything.
Guys, I bought it truly as an investment coat piece because I have no good winter coats. And I needed one desperately.
So you can see it's lovely. Also at the One of a Kind show. But it was funny because when Shefali was buying it, there was one that was very similar that was orange and pretty. And I could tell within 6 months that was not going to fit her because it was not designed to fit through here. And like a woman's body changes a lot from Actually, I'm going to go from here to here. Lots of changes happening in this area. So it's nice if you can find something that either has buttons that can move or that has seam allowance, or if you can figure out where you're going to put a panel in, especially if you're going to spend a lot of money on something. So Shivali ended up going for one that had a slightly looser fit, gives her a bit of room to grow, because this was a big investment.
It was a big investment.
Yeah. Is that the most you've ever spent on a piece of clothing?
Yeah, actually, the most I think at that point I had spent was $500.
Wow.
On something. But the most I'd ever spent on a piece of clothing in particular was that. I've only spent that much for like computers.
Wow.
That should tell you how much I spent, Marilyn.
The most that I ever spent independently without somebody there telling me, it's okay, you can do this, was $1,500 on a jacket in Yorkville. Yeah. And then I got it home and I was like, what do you think? And somebody said, makes your butt look big.
No.
Oh, yeah. I think she was jealous.
Yeah, she was.
Yes.
Marilyn said, when is the last shipment of winter weight Bryn Walker pants coming in?
Shivali, that is something you might need to look up.
Winter weight.
Oh, winter weight's all here.
Yeah. So winter weight, we're not unfortunately getting any more, Marilyn.
The December order arrived early. Mm-hmm. So I think we got the November and December within a week or two of each other.
Yeah.
So that's it. If you ordered it, it's in store. And if you were hoping to buy something that we have in stock, we do have some in stock that arrived.
But that's all we'll have.
And that's it. They've stopped producing any of those now.
And also, do you mind giving me the code for that really beautiful Maxi kaftan that had all that embroidery on it? It was orange. It had like almost this peekaboo.
This one.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's beautiful. PRC 8255.
Got it. Thanks, Judy. Thanks, Sabina. Yeah, guys, it was a bit icy on Priya's driveway and I fell right on my knees, but my jacket protected them.
Yes. And we salted it since then. We were out all day, so we did not realize.
Marilyn said, I ordered 2 pairs and nobody has called me.
Can you send a message to Alex and just let her know Marilyn ordered 2 pairs? Thanks, Marilyn.
Thanks for letting us know, Marilyn.
Thank you for letting us know. I'm trying to figure out what would have happened. I'm wondering if they've already been put in a bag and they're in the back here waiting for you, but it'll take me a second to go and find it. So,
and also they might be waiting.
They might be, but they would have reached out. My guess is if they're so organized, my guess is they're there because they packed mine up to Marilyn and didn't tell me.
Yeah.
So I just had to go find them. So my guess is there was some miscommunication. Somebody must have thought that everybody had already been told. So thank you for letting us know. We will fix that. Okay, so this one is it looks red, but it's actually more of a deep, deep orange, like a saffron.
Yeah. Oh, you think a saffron?
I do, actually.
I think this is more of a saffron down here.
To me, that's red. Saffron is orangey. Yeah. So I think it's a saffron. And what you have are sequins, a big sequin that's held in place with smaller sequins around it. And then you have down here, this is bandhani. And to me, this looks like real bandhani.
That looks like real bandhani.
Yeah. So this is the expensive one where it's actually done by hand. Is that? Oh, that's actually super cool. Guys, this is real bandhani and it's appliqued on. So the original sari had appliqued bandhani rather than having the whole sari.
That's so interesting.
Which makes sense because this is not the kind of fabric you can do bandhani on.
Yeah.
So they incorporated the bandhani by sewing it in and on, which is too beautiful.
So, Marilyn, just to let you know that Rachel had already noted that she was going to call you tomorrow because they had discussed following up today.
So they've discovered what the
issue was.
They've discovered the issue. Thank you, though, Marilyn.
Yeah, we always appreciate if you guys let us know that kind of stuff. We're trying our best.
They think because we weren't really supposed to have them until the 15th, they were like, there's still time to figure this out. But
somebody likes to get excited.
I do like to get excited because that's what Alex always tells me is you shouldn't tell everybody it's here because we're not ready. And I'm like, well, that's on me, guys. Okay, this one is also a fabulous fabric. So this here looks like real batik. Doesn't it look like real batik to you?
I thought it was real batik because of the imperfections.
Yes.
Yeah. Real batik for us is very rare to come across.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But even if you look, the magnet, like here you can see it's dyed slightly differently, and that would be consistent with real batik as well. So batik fabric is made by putting wax, like painting wax onto the fabric and then dip dyeing it, then adding more wax and dip dyeing it. You go from lightest colors to darkest colors, and then you melt off all the wax. And that's why you get those little crinkly effects, because that's where the wax has cracked.
Originally from Indonesia and now found all over Southeast Asia.
We do love a good history of fabrics.
Yes.
The background of this is a pale gray, almost a taupe. This is a charcoal leaning towards black. We have a true sky blue here and more of an indigo blue here. And then this here is somewhere between a camel and a beige. So I'm going to call it cardboard brown.
Beautiful.
It is truly beautiful.
It's really, really very special.
Yeah, it is a very special piece.
Would you say that that's Isfahan blue?
Yes, this is Isfahan blue. It is. And then I was thinking we probably have some of these if you wanted to pair it, because I'm wondering about that blue. Put this over my shoulder. I think that so this is, if you were wondering, Estero is the wrong blue. I was thinking owl 2, which is a color that we're going to be getting in store. And
I think it definitely works. Yeah.
And then that's owl. I was thinking quinoa.
Quinoa would be really nice with these pants. If you have honeycomb, it would be nice. If you have viscosha, it'll be nice. Already there is kind of this light nude color in there.
I'm wondering Nebbia.
I was thinking Nebbia as well.
There's quinoa, which now looks green compared to it. So now we know. And then the other color I was thinking.
Isn't Nebbia right beside?
This is peppercorn. I think Nebbia is there too.
Oh, no, the other way.
Sorry, that one's peppercorn. And that's zinc. Zinc also works. So any of the neutrals. And then somewhere in here is Nebbia.
As a pop of color, you could do red or orange. Even green would be fun.
And I think you could put any pop of color with this.
You could do purple. That'd be really nice. Taraka? Ask Jackie.
Let's see. I can't find Nebbia. Nebbia.
I think Nebbia would be sweet. Yeah, Nebbia is the right tone.
Mm-hmm. And then we were asking about Taraka.
Of course.
So if you're wondering what I'm holding in my hand, these are the linen samples for spring 2026. We are still currently doing pre-orders of them, but we will also be getting some colors in store in case you missed the pre-order. The benefit of the pre-order is that you save 20%.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a good cool tone. Just consider that it's not a color that's in the fabric, but it does work well together.
Well, you know what's funny is online, it almost looks exact. And it's not.
Yeah. So just to let you guys know,
this is definitely blue. This is definitely green.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it does work together. The issue is that our lighting has a warm tone, and that's just so Priya doesn't look like she's woken from the dead.
Well, what's funny is our lighting has all the tones because we have the daylight up there. Then we have the warm tone. That one's warm and that one's daylight.
Yeah.
We're trying it all. Here is another fabulous piece. This silk is unbelievably soft. You can see this incredible pattern down here on one side. And then on this side, we get more into like cloudy, foggy colors. I'm pretty sure I did a reel on this one because it was so beautiful. Yeah, like look at that there. And it's really sheer, very ethereal looking.
Mm-hmm. I know this is a bit silly, but you know the back where there's that shadow? It looks like a giant robot statue that's looming over the other side.
Oh.
The other side.
Okay.
Doesn't it look like a giant robot statue looming over?
Well, now it does.
You can't unsee it. A very fun piece, though.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of fun pieces.
Oh, yes.
So I did a reel on this one as well.
Oh my God.
Silk on this is so soft.
Is it a Georgette?
It is a Georgette, and you can tell it's a digital print because that's the only way you're going to get that kind of patterning.
Look at that.
The color, yeah, and it's got the gold thread running through it. Incredible choices here. Oh wait, are these borax colors?
Yeah.
Except she
They're
doesn't
bright.
like black. It's beautiful.
Lots of yellow. I think Morag's fine with yellow, though.
Yeah.
I will say Morag, it's not Inca yellow. It's more warm. It's warmer, but I don't think it wouldn't work. Try with ambrosia.
Yeah.
Like, I think, honestly, very sunshiny. It's fun.
Yeah.
Fun combination. And Morag said, yes, my colors.
And then here, oh my gosh, this is
wow.
a work of art, Corey. These are your colors.
Beautiful.
We have a sagey green through here. There's all these shades of ochre through here, and then shades of, I want to say that this is that uni color that we currently have in the winter linen pants. Is that a bird on the bottom?
So I actually thought it was like a peacock that hasn't fully formed.
Yeah, it kind of looks like something between a flower and a bird. Mm. Thank you, Morag, by the way, for identifying the heirloom tomatoes. That was so wonderful.
I loved it.
Loved it. Yeah, really beautiful, this one.
Yeah, I thought
and
it
if
was
you're
so
wondering
funny.
if it's going to match uni, so we still have some winter uni pants in stock. This is it with uni.
Morag said the black isn't close to the face, and I think that's the priority here. Ooh.
Yeah, right? So if you were looking for matchy-matchy, this could be your friend. We have a good collection of the winter linen pants still. So if you were feeling like you missed out, there's still time. Okay, this one here is another fully embroidered piece. It is an extremely soft crepe silk. It has reds, yellows, bright sky blues, greens, like a vivid leaf green. And it is the same everywhere except down here at the bottom where it says kapow and shows you how beautiful it is.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. Stunning. Stunning. Definitely a celebration piece. Okay, here is another one. This one is a little bit more understated. Navy blue, mid-tone teal, red, and magenta. And it's sheer. And the colors come out most true there, except I think you need to not have the red behind it to really see it. Look how soft it is. Just a little flippy thing. Okay, just 4 more, and this one is a showstopper, ladies. We have different shades of purple leaning towards magenta. The fabric is a jacquard print, so you can see that there are flowers woven into the silk. And then it almost looks like that shibori dye again, where you've got the gray running through it up here. And then in the back, you also have that panel that's all grays and bluey grays or teals. And then you have purples on the side. I feel like there's a jacket in this fabric. A jean jacket.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's the one that we really like. It's got the yellow and the orange.
The one that we took pictures of.
That we took pictures of Heather Arnault in.
Yes. Okay, just 3 more of these beauties, ladies. How are we doing over there, everybody?
Doing good. I think everyone's having fun. Oh, I remember this piece.
Yeah, so this is the one that has I think we saw the duster in it. This is appliqued cotton thread attached on there.
So
and then
cool.
The rest of it is marigolds and golden yellows. So it looks like a sunrise.
Where would we see art like that?
You don't.
Honestly, I've only seen similar at the One of a Kind show, but nothing like this.
Yeah, and I think it's because there are a lot of artisans in India, right? Like here, an artisan is not, it's lovely if you can have a lifestyle that allows you to be an artisan because it's not something that you're going to make a whole lot of money in necessarily. Whereas in India, it's a skill that's passed down from generations to generations. It's just what you do. It defines you.
It's your heritage as a family.
Yeah. You are the person who is capable of this. Oh, another winner. So this has some writing on it, but I don't think they're real words. Yeah, I can't read them.
Oh, there's some on the side as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Forever.
You forever
Only
may
John, Ton, Lon, Ton.
feel like we're on an episode of Murdoch. And then there's more back here.
The killer left behind.
This is the same thing.
Blue.
No, that's only. Forever you.
Law blue.
No, you're looking at the backwards.
Oh, it's only May.
It's the exact same thing that's on the front. It's this. But it's beautifully soft. So the colors in here are a very pale coral leaning a lot towards pink. We have sagey greens down here. The background color is an ochre. It is definitely an ochre. And as you can tell, this is a digital print because you would not get those fancy patterns without the digital print.
Asks, has the black tunic been shown on any of the sneak peeks?
Which black tunic?
Is it a short kaftan that you're talking about? PRC 8008. I'll look it up.
I don't think we've done tunics yet, have we?
Yeah, I don't think we've done short kaftans.
I don't think so. Mind you, everything's a blur, but hold on. We've done high-low tops, kimono sleeve jackets, ponchos, side slits, side ties.
Carol, I don't think we've done short kaftans just yet, but
so that's going to be Friday then.
It is a solid black piece. It's this one.
Okay, no, we have not. This is another beauty. I did a reel.
Wow, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
Can you put that one on?
Yeah, I can put this one on.
And that is a black in the background.
Yes. It also has different shades of red, different shades of sage or teal, very pale teal. It's got browns in there. It's got a little bit of orange. Like this color here is like a pale rust, believe it or not. Let me try this one on. Really soft silk. Heavy, which is unusual. It's just too pretty. I feel very pretty in this.
You look very pretty.
Thank you. That's lovely. And this is the last one. That's it. Now we get into...
Is there only one short kaftan? Yes, I think so, Carol. The other pieces appear to be, and I don't know if we're releasing them just yet, one shoulder dress, and there was something else.
So there were some styles where we only got like one or two. And I said we should release them anyways. I don't think, can you send a message to Rachel? She would know if everything's been released yet. Like if it's all on the website yet.
Yeah, I can ask in the chat.
So luckily the ladies put these together. Oh, I see exactly what happened here. So this was the first one out of the cardigan waterfall sets. And I have the cardigan. So all that's left is the waterfall. Ladies, you will want to be my sorry sister on this one. It is so soft. So unbelievably soft. Softest ever.
It's super soft. And it's
crazy.
very versatile.
Yeah, it matches so many things.
It's a great tip that Priya has in terms of choosing silks that have multiple different colors because you can really play around.
Yeah, you really can.
No, the answer is no.
Okay, good. Thank you, Rachel.
It was actually Alex.
Thank you, Alex. So there will be more pieces that will get released over the next couple of days.
Yeah, that's really sweet. I love it.
I also got a waterfall top from this shipment.
Really?
Yeah. Remember it was one where Alex took one half and I was like, that's too beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Oh, guys, I reached for the wrong one. That's what you're seeing.
I was going to say, what an unusual combination for you.
You never know what's on the other half of the sari. Okay, so these have all been put into sets. So this is the red.
What's the code?
This one is PRC8158. So if you were looking for blacks and reds, this is a really great one. It also has a jacquard floral, which you can see if I get right up close. I hope you can see there. You can see it in this space. It has a jacquard floral in the fabric. And then on top of that, there is the printed floral, which is black on the red, which is the base color. And then it also has a bit of a self print of a darker red on it. So it's 2 shades of red, black, and then the self print.
Ooh, you should use the beads
Yes.
as ties in the front.
So what Shefali was saying is to grab a Ziska bead. And you know what I figured out the other day when I was doing these beads? When I do beads, I tend to pull upwards. And when you pull upwards, you end up with it bagging out here.
Mm-hmm.
You really do have to pull down. You did such a great job on these, Christine. Okay, so yes, you have to pull that way.
Yeah, the hole on these is perfect.
Yeah.
It's a great size.
So that's how it looks with the Ziska bead. And in case you were wondering how it looks without the double layer, because some people find it a bit much to wear just like the waterfall top and the cardigan. So let me take the waterfall top off. This is what the other side of it looks like, by the way.
I think that a lot of our ladies love the waterfall top with like their own kind of fitted cardigan at home.
Yeah, it can be a bit much. It really does depend on the pattern. Like last time we had a couple that were very different and that you could pair them together and they looked lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of them are so similar that you can pair them together and they look lovely. So this is what the cardigan looks like over lip bamboo. This is the blue sky bamboo in lipstick.
That's the jazz tank?
It's the jazz tank, yeah. So that's what it looks like there. And if you don't have a Ziska bead or something similar, you can always use a ring or you can even tie a knot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to try something, but why can't I just grab a section in here, pull it through a Ziska bead? Have we tried this before?
I think the whole point of the Ziska bead is to show it off, but I agree with you as an added styling.
Like if you have a Ziska bead.
Yeah, cute.
So what it does is it creates a gather on the inside right there.
It makes magic without the circle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cute. Okay, let me try on another one.
All right, Priya. Rosebud thorn. Not women's show, not one of a kind show.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, rosebud thorn is rose is the most wonderful thing. Bud is the thing you're looking forward to. And thorn is the thing that you did not like. So my rose was spending the day with Shefali at the women's show, at the one of a kind.
Falling at the women's show too.
At the one of a kind show, and just watching her face light up as she saw all of these cool things. So that was definitely. The bud is, I really do hope that one day we get into a show like that, because I'd love to be able to meet the ladies who come to those shows and also be in a central location where our customers would have an opportunity to shop from other vendors who are one of a kind, artisan fed. And then my thorn, I guess, would be, okay, so I wasn't going to bring this up, but there was a lady who looked down her nose at Shefali when Shefali went into the booth and looked at $1,000 dress and was kind of like, move along, you don't matter. And Shefali was like, but I do matter, and I could afford that dress. And yeah, so that happens, right? And I think it happens more when you're young, sadly.
But you know what's funny? She wasn't your age. She was younger than you by like at least 20 years. Like she was only, I would say maybe at most 8 to 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
And she was.
But she's special and you're not.
Duh. So she was in this booth and she was selling
vintage brand name.
Vintage designer. And I actually saw like Chanel shoes and I was looking at their flats. And then I saw, what's the name of the brand again?
Badgley Michigan.
Yeah.
Which was really big in the 90s.
Yeah. So she was selling this dress and I saw it. And I said, oh, this is beautiful. She said, yeah, it's that brand. It's fragile. It's $1,000. And then I just was looking at it again. And before I even turned to ask her, she's like, it's $1,300. And I'm like, okay.
It happens to everybody, Shefali, not just you.
Well,
and it will continue to happen to you. And here has been my experience with that, unfortunately. If you want people like that to pay attention to you, you have to wear all the expensive things because you know that they are checking out your shoes and they are checking out your jewelry. And
I know she probably saw my shoes. Yeah.
She is sizing you up for what you're worth. And I've never done it. Because I just look at people's faces and I don't look at the rest. But I remember I was in an elevator once with my sister-in-law Heather, and there was a woman who looked really, really well-to-do, and she had on this huge diamond ring,
like a honker.
And he was a honker. And Heather looked at her and then looked at her shoes and said to me, "It's a fake." And like first of all, don't care that much, but I think that there's a lot of sizing up that happens. And for those type of people who want to judge you and size you up, I feel like they don't deserve your business.
Well, she doesn't deserve my $1,000.
No.
I definitely spent that kind of money. And I spent it with a woman who like actually took the time to play with us and like show us cool things and talk about her art. And for me, that's what I appreciate so much more. Oh my gosh. This is the one that I think Corey was talking about.
Yes, the one that has the two pieces that we should put together. But then Christine said, please don't put them together. So this is so unbelievably soft. This is like a gray pearl, a light pearl gray, kind of like a taupe, but because it's shiny, it's very multi-tonal, black, and then it goes into this kind of peachy color here at the arm, and then the color just gets darker and darker until you get into the brighter orange here. And yes, it is spectacular.
Yep, and actually the waterfall top is wabi sabi.
Yeah, and this one is full price. Beautiful, very truly beautiful, and so soft. I can see why it's wabi sabi.
Yeah, there's a few stains on it.
There's a stain there. I don't know if you guys can even see it. There.
I used to always go to the one of a kind show. It would be good for your brand for sure. Yeah,
I would honestly, I would have loved to have been part of that show. It would have been fun trying our silks on people, and I think we would have met a lot of new customers who don't know about us. But we're just going to find other ways to meet new people.
Yeah, you know what I always find is really fun with meeting people is that people meet us and they just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
And you know, I think what was so shocking to me about that girl, or I'm going to call her a girl because she wasn't actually very mature, but is that she gave such horrible customer service. Like, we've definitely had customers come into the store that for sure can't afford a piece. That does not stop me from having a nice conversation with them, talking to them about the pieces, the history, because they're people, right?
They are. And that's one of the mandates of our brand, actually, is even if all we manage to do is talk to you a little bit about artisanship and about ethical production and about eco-friendly clothing, if you leave your store with an understanding of that, that's a win.
Mm-hmm.
And we like to think if people could afford it, they would buy it. So maybe you're not in that position right now, but maybe one day you will be.
I always think personally, every store that I couldn't afford maybe 4 years ago, I've gone back into, even in Hamilton, and purchased something. Because I remembered how they made me feel, and that made me feel like, you know, it was worth checking out again.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. But Judy said, Shafali, remind me to tell you my Coach Las Vegas story next time I see you.
Oh, sounds like she was mistreated also.
Sabina said, yes, the One of a Kind show would be a great match for you. Morak says, people that size you up and judge you aren't worth their time. Oh, yeah. No. Amy says, hi, friends. Hey.
Hi.
That's really sweet together. And also not an exact match.
No, not an exact match, because you do get some of this teal in here, but this is definitely blue. This is definitely teal. So I like this as a set.
I wonder if the cardigan would match that peculiar blue. In the linen. Oh. You know that blue that we've...
The cotton ones? No.
The linen, the spring linen, there's that peculiar blue.
Oh, gosh, I'm caught up with you now.
The
Astero.
Yeah, Astero. Like, I think the cardigan, the waterfall actually matches Tarocco really well.
Or Time.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yep. She probably got it.
Point for me.
So this is Estero.
Honestly, Amy, the One of a Kind show was really cool.
It's definitely worth going to.
Yeah. So the guy who makes those bags, Simon.
I should show you the other bag.
So I had such a cool chat with him because he's from Quebec, from Montreal, and he hand makes every single one of these.
And he was so excited about it.
He was so excited that we were so excited about it.
Are these your gloves or mine?
I think these are mine.
Okay. I've misplaced my green gloves.
Okay. We'll find them.
Okay. So here we go. But I actually opened it for a reason. It was to show you the inside. Cool.
So cool. Yeah, it's actually the original color.
Really excited to show us these things. And those are the kind of artisans you really enjoy spending time with. And there were a lot of those there, even the lady who sold you your coat. Okay, this is another 2-dye-4 soft silk, guys. It is a combination of a satin and a chiffon. It has a satin stripe down a chiffon silk. It is extraordinarily lightweight and unbelievably soft. The color is wine, and then like kind of a greeny beige. It's beautiful. Okay, what were you going to say about your bag, friend?
Well, I know. I felt like because of how excited he was about his pieces and him creating them. He was telling me he was learning how to sew because his sewist is retiring. So he spent the past year learning how to sew. And I was talking to him about the material and about like the sewing process. And he was like, "Oh, you know how to sew?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." And then
Tarocco.
Yeah. It's a beautiful match with Tarocco.
Yeah. I wondered who did the interior sewing because he seemed to be very much all about the exterior.
The pressing, yeah.
Oh, this is another soft one. So this one is a little more muted. We have, what color would you call that? Nutmeg? Sure. Yearling or nutmeg. And then a soft burnt orange, black, and sagey green. There. And this one is a crepe silk. This is what the jacket looks like, the cardigan, and then this is the waterfall, which is cool because you could wear the waterfall this way and put it underneath, and you just get the one strip down the center. Or are you putting his name in there?
So Judy actually asked me, so I thought you could show this card.
Yes. So he was so excited about his cards too, because he finds these really cool vintage images and then works his bags into them.
So they're called anemone bags.
He's been at the One of a Kind show for years.
I think so. Deborah says, "I've gone for the One of a Kind show many times and came away with such fantastic pieces."
Yeah.
Judy, that was me today. I feel that.
Yeah, it's such beautiful things. Some of the most beautiful things I have in my collection I've bought from there, including lamps. Oh, there's a lamp that I got at the One of a Kind show, and I kind of was hoping that she'd be there again today.
We did
the art was there.
Yeah.
Art. Also butter soft.
There was also a lot of metalworking.
We met one of Ontario's remaining blacksmiths, which was cool.
Yes, his name is Simon Trudeau, which is funny, right? I thought he might be related to Justin Trudeau.
It's possible, but it's quite a common French name.
Theorist Gourmet is at the One of a Kind show. Fantastic lower sodium soups and stews.
Oh.
Lentil mulligatawny.
Oh, mulligatawny.
Mulligatawny soup is so good, based in Waterloo.
Oh, shoot. By the time we got to the food section, not going to lie, we were kind of tired and out of time. This looks like a green, and it is absolutely not a green.
That cardigan is so cool. Yeah. So whimsical.
Very, very pretty.
You know, it's like
a blue though, guys.
Yeah.
It's not even demoiselle.
It actually looks blue on Instagram.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. It looks a bit brighter, but it is a blue on Instagram.
Okay. It reads more blue than green in real life. But yeah, look, I bet it looks so good from the back. Yeah, it's worth going again. Like if we had time, I would definitely go back again. I stopped myself from buying a $900 jacket. It was hard.
Same place as my jacket.
It was really hard.
It was a very cool jacket. It was, as I like to say, very Priya-coded.
It was very Priya-coded.
We came home and then to Priya's house, and then we showed Goat, her husband, my jacket. And the first thing he said was, Priya, wasn't it like that jacket you had in Montreal?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's Wabi.
Yeah, it's got the brand tag there. Beautiful fabric, though, and really easy to work with. Like, just it's a statement piece, right? It's just got a bold stripe. And because the stripes kind of fall diagonally, it's not going to widen you. Very sweet. Time.
9:02. You're doing great.
You're doing great.
You're laughing.
This is the most relaxed we've been all day. Okay, so this one, the background is somewhere between a purple and a periwinkle. There's also a leaf green and a baby bluey pink, like a baby's pink, but it's got bluey undertones. And those are the main colors in this piece. The colors are actually coming out very accurately. I find it's the blues and the teals that have a really hard time showing up on camera, even in our photography. But this is fun. Would you say that's a verbena?
I can't really tell. Verbena is a bit of not an unusual purple, but it needs a matchy purple. Yeah, it's too blue. That's what I thought.
Yeah, this is more periwinkle, and
I actually think
more purple.
Lupine would look good with.
Yes, lupine has a lot of blue in it.
Carol, who is this?
Oh wow,
it's Amy.
This is beautiful.
I think I have one of her pieces. Oh, they're at St. Jacob's Market too, and they have an online store. Oh, Anshul joined. Hey, Anshul.
Oh, hi, Anshul. We're just admiring your work. It's all very beautiful. So pretty.
So much to see. Yeah. The blacksmith?
Yeah, the blacksmith had really cool things.
Yeah, there was a blacksmith. There was a copper smith as well.
Yeah. Lots of food, lots of spices.
Lots of leather.
Lots of leather. Really beautifully done leather too, not
really nice leather.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so the colors in this are coral, a very, very pale salmon, red, and then this swirl that you see running through it is actually gold thread that's running through the fabric. The pale salmon is almost a pink, actually. There. And again, this one has the matching waterfall top. Beautiful. That's gorgeous.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Love how, if you're watching, Anshul, I love how you did these going down.
Yes.
Very intentional.
Anshul, good job.
Good job.
Beautiful.
Just so beautifully, so
intentional.
Intentional. Stunning.
And actually, I sent Priya a post recently from this page I follow, One of One, that talks about visible patching. Did you see it?
I did. I love visible patching, especially when it's done like that. And you can buy these little devices that help you do visible patching.
Really?
Yeah, like it's a little metal thing, and it hooks on, and then you weave through it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is great.
So it's like a darter. Not a darter, but it's like a darner.
It's like a darner.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is adorable on.
Would Koi go with this piece? Asked Jacqueline Webster. Oh, the silversmith is Laughing Sparrow. She was local to me, and I love her pieces. I have a couple bangles and some square rings.
Oh, cool.
We didn't see any silversmithing jewelry. Otherwise, I would have.
I think we kind of walked past a lot of the jewelry because there were some beautiful jewelers there. This is red, the Rosalia.
Mm-hmm.
This is Gala, which I think also works with this here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other color we were looking at was Koi. I feel like Koi is going to be too brown next to it, but I've been known to be wrong. Okay, to be honest, I am not loving it with the Koi.
I think it makes it deeper.
Yes.
I will say, I think it wouldn't look bad together because from a distance, it does.
Yeah, from a distance, it works. It's just with me looking down, this does read as very burnt orange, and this reads as pinky red.
Yeah, I agree. I've had too many muscle relaxants, pinched nerve in my back. I'm a little loopy, but I think the pinch has released. Oh, that sucks, Carol.
Oh.
She does awesome pure gold permanent jewelry as well. There was a silver permanent jewelry person as well.
What is permanent jewelry?
It's kind of like the bracelets you can get that you can fuse on you and they never come off. Yeah.
Oh, that's really neat.
I'm a little alarmed by those because
handcuffs.
Alex has scared me a little. You don't want to know her bangle stories.
She has the most horrifying stories. It's true. And they're all someone she knew. My aunt's friend so almost died from a bangle.
No, literally, that's like a story of how someone broke their wrist because of a freak accident, because somebody, I think, threw something and she had a bangle on. She told me this and I had bangles on. That was a real treat. So thank you, Alex.
So this again, these are all the beautiful beads that Christine.
You should wear it as a necklace
to us. Christine, you are so multi-talented.
Oh yeah. Christine, you would do well at the One of a Kind show.
You should be at the One of a Kind show. There was this one booth that was so filled with glittery jewelry that looked like it came out of your grandma's closet. Yeah, maybe your grandma's closet. And it was all like, it was that Sherman rhinestone type jewelry. And there was so much of it, like oodles, piles. It was like watching Aladdin and being in the cave.
Yeah.
Like it was that much. And Shefali was like, so who makes all of this? And this one guy at the back goes, me. And Shefali and I look at each other and we're like, there is no way.
There's no way. I don't believe that for a second.
Making this. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but I kind of thought maybe he's making a portion and then somebody else is making a portion.
I thought that he was designing them.
Yes.
And they're being made somewhere else because of the amount.
Yeah. The sheer volume.
I didn't believe it. Yeah. Personally.
Yeah. And if you were making that jewelry, it was very ornate jewelry. The prices wouldn't have been those prices. Right? Like if you had to hand set every single sparkly stone we saw.
You can tell when something is hand set or when something is hand painted or when something is hand prepared by you.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like maybe he managed to skirt the rules somehow.
And that is what I don't appreciate, because we actually saw multiple businesses that me and like Priya and I, because of how many we've seen, we know we're not done here. There was a booth that did Kantha stitch jackets. That kind of stitching is not done in Canada.
So what my guess is they bought the fabric from India and then assembled it here, which you are allowed to do. But then the price point is significantly higher. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if they are sewing some of them here, but importing a bunch of them too, just to skirt the rules of the One of a Kind show.
Yeah.
But again, we don't know that. It's just anything that's sewn here, the price goes way up.
Amy said, Laughing Sparrow did a line of 14K versions of her necklaces. She did swear words and she called it the fanciest FUCK. Jen Arden bought one, LOL.
Oh, wow.
And Jane says they have to be cut off if they're having surgery. See, that's exactly what I feel, Jane. I don't want to risk that.
They have to be cut off, yeah.
That's so beautiful.
This is beautiful.
Look at the cashews.
Cashews. Here. That's cute. And little hearts. They're very stylized, paisleys.
I love cashews.
Really stylized paisleys.
If you love cashews, this is for you.
So this is a green with blue undertones. This is a denim like indigo blue. This is an ochre. This is actually a magenta leaning towards red. So it's a wine. And here, I'm going to say that is a dark camel, a gray, a wine on a cream background.
Amy said, checking out the Laughing Sparrow and I'm loving it. F necklace, cuss necklace, says Carol. Amy says, you can pry my bangles from my bruised and broken wrists. I love jiggling when I walk. Jacqueline Webster said, I have been wearing bangles since I was a child. I have so many, mostly wear my gold and silver ones on a daily basis.
That's really sweet.
Roberta Hancock says, you had mentioned leather at the One of a Kind. I discovered online a woman who makes handbags from old leather sofas. Oh, I've heard about that too.
That's really cool. I've heard of people making handbags out of seatbelts. And actually I've heard of...
Yeah, me too.
I've heard of old leather airplane chairs.
Well, we had Upcycle in our store for a long time, and that was made from old rubber tires. Yeah, so it was a similar idea, but not leather. And Morag said, beautiful. Jane said, nope, you don't. Permanent jewelry is not a good idea.
Yeah. And look how nice this is. Look at this. All of your colors are in here.
Yeah, these are so cool.
These are so beautiful.
So cool. And maybe for our big fancy event happening next summer, we should do like a customer booths where they show with their creative
Wouldn't
stuff.
that be so great? So many of our customers are creative, artistic. This is beautiful. I think this is the one that Rachel showed.
No, it was a side slit in that fabric.
Oh, right. The same circles, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, too beautiful.
So I learned something very interesting today. I learned that Sorry Not Sorry used to have a tea blend.
We did used to have a tea blend. It was called the Sorry Not Sorry blend. And it was a chai. It was lovely. It had honey in it. Like honey was actually mixed in with the tea leaves.
Really?
Yeah, because honey doesn't go bad, right?
Right.
It was lovely. It was a lovely chai. And then there is a person on our street who is a bit cantankerous, I'm going to say.
That's a great way of describing this individual.
So this individual is always looking for what other people are doing wrong and then blaming other people for his problems. So he was like, you guys don't have a license, which costs $300 and something to sell food. So I am going to tell the city on you. And we're like, it's tea. And he's like, no, I have to pay it. So you should have to pay it. So we got rid of our tea.
Town crier.
Yeah, but we are thinking, this is serious. We are thinking of having our own perfume.
Custom perfume made of all
natural oils.
Yeah.
So while we were at the women's show, we met this one business. It's just a husband and wife, and they're based out of Brampton, and they bring in attars, which are actual oils that are derived from flowers and fruits as well. And they also have ouds, which I guess are resin based. Mm-hmm. And they have a number of scents that are kind of inspired by some scents that you'll see out on the market right now. Like one of a really big one they have is Baccarat Rouge. And except it's not that, it has none of the chemical stuff in it. So my problem with perfumes is if it has any chemicals in it, I will get grumpy or sneezy or something.
Yeah, I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, like it's just literally, and I'm like, oh, it's the perfume. I have to go wash it off. But this, because it's all just natural oils, is so beautiful. So Shefali bought some, I bought some, and then I bought some for my daughter, and everybody loved it. And then I showed it to my sister-in-law who lives in Burlington, and she was like, I need these. So I got in touch with this lady, and I was saying I'd like to order all of these that I already ordered again. And she said, would you like to carry them at your store? And I was like, yes, please. They're very beautiful. So I think we're going to be getting those. But most importantly, she said she could create a scent with our help for Sorry Not Sorry. And there would be an actual Sorry Not Sorry perfume made out of ouds or resins and attars, which would be so cool. So cool. So that is in the works.
Sorry Not Sorry, attar perfume would be great, but yes, I get headaches, etc. Have to be natural strains. It would only be natural.
It's only natural. I can't. Like if it has any chemicals in it, I can't.
Yeah, and I also only buy natural perfumes, and essential oil perfumes, and I wear the Baccarat Rouge from these guys every day.
Yeah, it didn't give me a headache, and I was sitting beside Shefali a lot, and it didn't give me a headache. Yeah. I'm very sensitive to it.
And I actually wore it on my rendezvous with that
abs guy,
fitness guy, yeah. And I actually wore a bit more of it than usual, and he didn't make a peep.
Yeah,
he actually said it was really nice.
No, it honestly was. I would not have gone crazy over it.
Could you show this one and tell Amy if you think it's blue or black?
Okay. I thought I'd try this one on because even though it doesn't have mustard in it, this kind of works together.
I love these together.
Yeah, then it's got this lovely teal in here. This is a cardboard brown that kind of goes towards darker shades of brown. And then there's grays.
It's the leaf green that goes with the yellow so well. It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm. And then I just used a Ziska bead down here at the bottom. Show me that one again, Shefali.
Yep, isn't it? You had actually
this.
Nope.
This.
Nope.
Show it to me again.
Oh, my phone just okay. That's the
okay. Yeah, no, that happens to me too.
So Jackie said that's really cool. Morag said rose, sandalwood, vetiver.
Vetiver. Love vetiver. And actually, that's what I was thinking. Vetiver. Okay, my favorite scents that feel very evocative to me are vetiver and oud.
Yeah.
And sandalwood.
Yeah.
Patchouli.
Yeah.
Rose. Lychee. Those are probably my top ones. So yeah, we get to choose what the top notes will be, what the middle notes will be, and what the final notes will be. So it's just kind of exciting.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, Margaret said, "Oh yes, that sounds wonderful. The perfume. My spouse's cologne has vetiver in it. I love this.
I love vetiver. I actually put vetiver on every night before I go to sleep. I use that brand, the fancy brand,
doTERRA.
doTERRA. So I have their doTERRA roll-on that I put on before I go to bed. I really love that. But yeah, I love, love, love the scent of vetiver, oud, sandalwood, patchouli, cedar. Cedar's another favorite.
Amber's a really big one for me. Musky scents. I really like
musk. I have to smell amber again. I recall finding amber a little bit too something, but I don't remember what it is too.
If amber is fake, it's too overpowering.
Yeah,
like it takes control.
Strong, right? Yeah.
You have to get something that's got a little bit of amber in it if you want it to be lighter. I love Aveda's Shampoo scent.
Oh, is that the rosemary one?
I'm not sure. Carol, let us know. Mine is Young Living. I like a lot like doTERRA.
Oh, and yeah, I've heard they actually were run initially by the same company, and then doTERRA split off of Young Living. It's not here, Shefali.
You just showed it. You showed that set. I remember.
Like it's from the past?
I'm seeing it right there. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was from what I hadn't shown.
No, it is.
Okay, and the question is it blue or black?
It's blue, right?
It's blue.
Yeah.
That's black. This part right here is black. All of this is blue.
You can really tell, and Carol makes a great point, it has to be a good quality amber. You can really tell when it's not a good quality amber.
Yeah, so I was floored by the quality of these perfumes. I was very skeptical because when I went to the booth, it said that they were selling dupes, like as in duplicates.
And that's always
and I'm like, it's not going to be good. They're trying to save money, and in order to save money, they're going to make it worse. And so I was prepared not to be impressed. And then my daughter, Henna, and Nisha came and visited me there. And we have been calling Henna the nose since she was really little, because that girl can smell everything anywhere. And like, we used to joke that she should enter the perfume industry because she can pick up undertones of scents that other people just don't. So I said to her, Henna, come smell this, expecting her to be like, ew, that's so gross. She's like, I'll take the Baccarat Rouge. Like, okay. But yeah, it is actually what I found, because I own Jo Malone Velvet, Rose, and Oud that I bought from Jo Malone. And then I bought the Velvet Velvet, Rose, and Oud dupe from this brand. And it smelled better. And I gave it to a bunch of people to smell. I'm like, which one do you think is the brand name? And everybody preferred the one that they had because it didn't have those chemical undertones. It was just too beautiful. It's like smelling flowers, like the best flowers that have just been put in front. Really, really beautiful.
What I was curious to smell is the Queen of the Night.
Yes. So that is a flower in India. In India, it's called Ratkirani. And it's a flower that blooms only once a year in India, right?
Yes.
And I don't know what it smells like. My mom used to talk about Ratkirani, and I always equated it with lilac bushes in the evening. But apparently it's a different smell.
So Margaret says, Young Living Sacred Frankincense is my absolute fave, and I love
frankincense as well.
Sabina says, I love amber. And that's when Carol said it has to be good amber. Amy said, pretty, thank you. No problem, Carol. Or Amy. And Carol says Shampoo is about 25 plant essences, but it just smells so good and it's not heavy. Ooh, that's also really nice.
Yeah. Yes, I put this in as one of my picks as well, because I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys will like them. It's going to be hard to sell them not in person. But they're beautiful.
Sabina says Om Shanti store on Queen Street has the amber in solid rock form. You can buy a piece and burn it in a diffuser.
Oh, that's a really neat idea. This is really beautiful. I think the colors are coming across quite true. Yeah, I would pair this with orange, red, purple, green, Gray. Like there are so many things.
Yeah. You could do navy. You could even do lupine because the navy kind of looks purple.
And
you
it works with yellow too.
You could do yellow.
Yeah, it's just a really easy
It's a fun piece.
It's a fun piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be great when we get those perfumes here and we try to describe them to you. Luckily, they do come with descriptions that say what the top notes are, what the mid notes are, and what the base notes are.
So Margaret says, we bought Queen of the Night massage oil at the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul and it was divine.
Now we have to smell it. Would you say that it smells a little bit like lilac?
Can you describe the smell, Margaret? And Dale says, maybe make a small travel spray. It's actually not a spray.
It is like you use a perfume dabber, like the metal stick.
Yeah, it's a glass rod.
Glass rod. There you go. Glass rod. Those words. They do also have the spray. I suppose I could talk to them about giving sample sizes, right? Because I know there was that other company I was looking at before I found this one, and they were doing $3 samples, which isn't a bad idea if somebody wanted to buy a sample.
I think we can discuss lots of options with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They honestly have some really unique, incredible stuff.
Yeah.
Judy said the mini testers we used to get.
Yes, those little tiny ones that you can get even at Joe Malone and stuff. Let me talk to them and see what we can do, because it is going to be hard to sell them like online unless people can smell them. But they are unbelievable. Like, I haven't been this excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited about a perfume.
Well, we smelled the black opium. That was so
Black
good.
opium was great. And then they had poison.
Had poison,
which was from the 80s, and it was beautiful. They have Tom Ford Oud Wood. They have Tom Ford Leather and Oud, which is beautiful. Those are both men's fragrances.
I think you got Oud Wood for goat, right?
No, I didn't, because I was hesitant. I'm like, this is not going to smell good. I'm making a mistake, but it's only, $40, so that's fine. And then once I got home, that's why I was frantic to reach out to them again.
You were messaging me.
I was like trying desperately to find these people. And then I contacted the One of a Kind or the National Women's Show. And I'm like, who was in this booth? And they're like, we don't have anyone by that name in this booth. And I'm like, no. And then they connected me with somebody else. This actually works together. I'm surprised.
It's because it's got that same like leafy yellow.
Yeah.
Chartreuse. Yeah.
It's almost a chartreusey yellow in here.
Would Verbena go with the waterfall, the purple one?
Let's check.
So Margaret said it's definitely floral. It's more like violets, but the bottle I have is quite old. So the scent might have changed a little bit.
Yeah, I'm only going by what my mom said when I was growing up, where she referred to the smell of lilacs and in the night, like nighttime lilac smells, as Ratkinani, which makes me think it must be Ratkinani means Queen of the Night, which makes me think that it might be similar. Is this the purple one she's talking about here? Oh, Waterfall, this one, and Verbena. Yes. It's a yes. I don't know if it's showing up accurately there.
That would be really nice.
But it is beautiful. Perfect. It is a perfect match. Ooh, nice choice. Oh, this is divine. All right, ladies. This one, if it's not a Prius pick, should be. It is a satin silk, so it's incredibly soft, especially on the outside, but also on the inside. The pictures are not doing it justice at all. The background is a murky green, which I am going to call kelp. And then we have different shades of blue, gray, salmon, coral, rust, and then a lace print there. It's just a really interesting piece.
I love this.
If you're
fabric.
somebody who can pull off these colors, because I don't know that they're necessarily my colors. I feel like they're more summer.
It's very, the pattern is very lace heavy. And so you need something that's going to really elevate the lighter tones in this piece. So something with these kind of like, if you're someone who likes those warm neutrals, I think this would look incredible. Warm neutrals, like not this. This is not bringing out its best self. Let me try it with the waterfall top. What was I going to say? So Sabina says, can you share the ETA for the Sorry Not Sorry perfume? I'm so
the lady's husband is in India right now, and he's coming back on the 10th. And then she is going to come visit the store. But Shefali and I are thinking we may make a dedicated trip down just to kind of get the ball rolling on the Sorry Not Sorry scent. We're pretty excited about it. Shefali created her own perfume when we were in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, at Seven Virtues, which was really fun. And that's a really nice scent. It's got sandalwood, it's got amber.
You put oud in it.
Yeah. And those are like the 3 scents I wear. And every time I wear it, I get so many compliments. Yeah. But when I bought the Baccarat, every guy friend I know who's hugged me has been like, you smell amazing.
And not heavy. Like, you know, some people you walk past them and you're like, did you take a bath in it?
Yeah.
Like, it's painful how much perfume they're wearing. And you can smell the chemicaliness of it. Not the one that you were wearing in the Baccarat.
No. So the Queen of Vanilla, I actually Googled what it smells like because I'm so curious. It generally has a rich, complex, and often sweet or floral scent. Common notes include creamy florals like jasmine or tuberose, balanced by warm base notes like sandalwood, amber, and tonka bean, and can be spiced with cinnamon, saffron, or pepper.
We should ask her if she has that. Can you imagine if she did?
And you can also add leathery or tobacco bases to also change it up as well.
Let's ask her if she has it. So there it is with Tarocco. It is very close. You can see there. This one, the color is dark green, kind of like a lighter olive green within it, a bluey green like Tarocco, and that's it, just 3 shades of green. Yeah, that's going to be fun to do the perfumes.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. And maybe one day we'll get our tea back. Who knows?
Don't forget the license, friends.
This one's really
like this fabric. Are we in the wabi sabis or? Oh, right, they're sets.
They're sets. Yeah, we put them as sets, not as wabi sabi and regular. So this one is, you can see a cobalt blue. This is a true teal green, and there's different shades of it. The background is navy blue and white. These are indigos through here, indigos that lean towards gray. I think that's it for colors. Very pretty though. Look at how vivid that is. And it's still muted because of the grays, but it's punchy.
And what was I going to say? So for that particular piece, it's a yes and when it comes to Tarocco and Demoiselle. Margaret was wondering, what was the code for that green one? I believe the green sheer one.
This one here?
Yeah.
The one that really goes well with Tarocco?
Yeah.
PRG8122. Okay, so now this is a set of colors I do not normally wear. And I kind of love them.
I love it on you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It looks very cohesive with your look.
Strangely, it does. It's the underpinnings. Honestly, it's the jazz tops.
Yeah.
That splash of color that you get in the middle of your outfit. So the colors on these are different shades of cardboardy brown, but running through them is like a black mesh design, not an actual mesh fabric. And then there's reds and blues. And then here, these are all the other colors that are in it. This is very much a tealy green, indigo blue, chartreuse, and then a mix of the 3 right there. I love how these brownie colors subdue the brighter colors down here. Like, it's an unusual pairing.
Definitely. And great fashion show moment.
Thank you. And again, we have this in the waterfall top as well. So the waterfall top. Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh,
that's an applique strip. Yeah, a ribbon.
I love it. How does it fall when you wear it?
Exactly in the center, front and back.
No, I mean, like, how does it fall on you?
Oh, it's soft.
Do you mind throwing it up?
I can totally throw it.
How many hints can I give?
I did not know that's where we were going. I could have picked that up. I picked up what you were putting down sooner.
No, that's okay. I was trying to hint at it. Be cool with that. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
That's a great piece.
Anshul, You did a really good job.
Such a great job. Love that. Love it.
Wow.
Like, it's so cohesive.
Okay. Is this to be on the side?
Okay, that's going to be interesting because I wonder if this will get caught up in it.
Definitely on the other side, yeah. We're putting it through all the tests for you ladies.
Yeah, it fits. There's a patch there.
That's why.
Mm-hmm. It's not the ribbon, it's the patch. So I would just tie it then.
Cute.
It's in the wrong spot because I'm looking in that camera. It's the backwards camera.
Every live is a test of Priya's ability.
And my ability to think backward.
Yeah. That is lovely.
Yes, it is lovely.
So lovely. And I love that she added the stripe in the back as well. It really brings
it really does bring it together. And I feel like it ties this in with this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it might not have looked like it was from the same piece. But these colors up here are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Good job, Anshul.
Beautiful fabrics.
Love it.
The fabrics always astound me. Like, we're getting to the point where I don't ooh and ah as much. I'm spoiled for the riches of how fabulous everything is. But yeah, when you see one like this, you're like, who thought of putting those colors together? That is too sweet. Like, what would you pair that with? I know you would go bright. Like, could you see it paired with like a pine cone?
You could do pine cone. You could do yearling. You could do honeycomb.
Nochi, honeycomb.
Nochi. You could even do, dare I say, like a lupine.
Yeah.
You can always go for the bright colors, like the colors that are in.
Yeah, definitely. You could go with dandelion, any of your navy blues, Tarocco. This one is Horta.
You could go with verbena. Like, I think you can do a color blocking effect with this piece, which is what I really like about it.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, this next one here, so soft. Beautiful paisleys and florals in there. Colors are definitely black and different shades of leaf green. There's one side. There's the other. Really soft. And then this is so sweet. Mm-hmm. For people who love green, like, this is just different shades of green with black. I'm one of those people who loves green.
Go for the ribbon color. Yeah, you definitely could. That'd really draw the eye down.
Like, that's truly beautiful.
Yeah.
It actually has a purple in there.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. You know what color that is? Vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette with this would be so nice. Very unusual.
Put it up here so you don't see the red.
Yeah, beautiful, Priya.
Again, it's getting... Oh, that's not vinaigrette. That's nochi.
Is that nochi?
That's nochi. Grab the wrong one.
Also beautiful nochi. But I think vinaigrette, and then you could do even like the chocolate tanks that we used to do, the Ritzy tank.
This is exactly the right color.
Wow.
That's in here.
Really nice. Beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful with nochi. Sorry, vinaigrette. And I actually love how the purpley tones in here, the reddish tones come out because of the green. Mm-hmm. That's a very rich pairing. If you were interested in those, that was a heavyweight linen that we have in store right now. So if you go to our website and you type in heavy linen, it should take you to the few colors that we have, which are dandelion, this color, like a thyme, which is like a eucalyptus, and a chili color, which is called uni.
And he said, green and black and vinaigrette, be still, my heart.
Overly dramatic at all. There we go. I just saw a leak in the ceiling. See it? Oh, that shiny spot? That's what that is, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. So this one, I feel like if you paired them, that's going to be a bit much. But don't you want to bet it looks great with what I'm wearing?
Hunch.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Just maybe.
Maybe.
That matchy
I
matchy
think you gotta see it to believe it. Oh, wow. Who would have guessed, guys? Who would have guessed? Can you show that with some green linen?
We do not have any green. I can show you for swatches. We don't have any green linens in the store at the moment, but I can definitely show you that piece with some swatches. Shefali is wearing a color from last season, though. What is that?
I can put it on. It's Gremolata.
Gremolata.
Do you want to pass it to me? I can put it on.
Yeah. Why don't I give you the waterfall top?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it with Gremolata. And then...
Hi, guys. Also, I did get this Pop Copine shirt. Thank you, Facebook Marketplace.
And this is lace wing, but I don't think it's going to work with lace wing.
I think that lace swing is a little too...
Right.
Yeah.
It's not going to work with Tarocco.
No, this is quite... Like, I would honestly pair this with oregano and Gremolata. This is one of those kinds of greens. You could even do an olive. Here. I will do a little tucky tuck.
It looks really good with those, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
I hope that was helpful, Rhonda.
What color are you wearing again? Gremolata? On the bottom? Gremolata?
Yeah. Gremolata.
And what was the green from the season before?
Oregano. That's
right.
your color.
It would also go with
oregano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, this one, this is the silk everyone was waiting for. And it's a satin. Okay. So this is the feather print that everybody loves. I think we already sold the first piece of this sari, and these are the remaining pieces. What we have here is, I want to say off-white, leaning into grays and taupes and eventually grays. It does have a green cast underneath it. You can see it there. It's a satin, which means it's much softer on the outside than the inside. It's also slightly thicker than other silks. Still has a lovely drape, but it has some consistency to it. That's what it looks like. I would pair this with orange, or
I really like it with the yellow and your shoes at the end. It's very different. I think that I would pair it, controversial, I know, but I would pair it with one of those dark gray brownie kind of tones.
Yes, I agree. I just did a quick
peppercorn. I would do
peppercorn would be lovely with this. And then we also have the matching cardigan. So there are two fabulous pieces available in this incredible feather pattern. And would this go with koi? Koi's a little bit darker than this orange, but I think it still works. Kind of mutes the whole thing down a little bit. And then I think peppercorn is the way to go. So peppercorn is this one. Yeah, peppercorn is perfect with this. How are we doing for time, Ms. Shefali?
It is 9:41.
Look at us go. And any comments? How are the ladies doing?
Ladies are doing good. Is the orange uni? I wouldn't say there's uni in there. It's not exclusively uni.
There's uni in here.
More Zaffarano colored. Yeah, I would agree with that. Morag. Sorry, Morag. Long day. Also, I am a little hungry.
Yes, so we did not have time to eat. I'm sorry to say this. If you are going to the One of a Kind show, don't go to Nonsense. N-A-A-N, nonsense.
It was nonsense.
It was not good, guys.
So I didn't say my rosebud thorn.
Oh yes, what was your rosebud thorn?
So I have two, I think, of each.
Okay.
Rose was definitely having fun with you. And also buying that jacket.
Yes.
It kind of changed my life a little.
You needed a win.
Yeah, I did need a win. Bud was definitely just seeing how much potential we as a brand have at the space, because I just felt like there was nothing there that was exclusively for women, other than that one brand that we met.
Yeah.
That was exclusive, that has heard about us, that exclusively was for women who were bigger, like
who were changing
sizes. Yeah.
Like everything was fitted. And as someone who has dropped $1,000 like that on something that I have outgrown in 6 months, I'm just so done with that.
I just felt like it was always catered to one kind of look. And I also, I think I have 3 thorns actually. One thorn was definitely the woman. The second thorn was the food that we got at the food trucks was so bad. Not very
$20
good.
And it was the
worst. And then the third thing was seeing how many businesses there. It was so obvious that their stuff was not made in Canada. And honestly, a lot of the stuff was very cool. The One of a Kind show definitely tries their best to be very curated. Having said that, some pieces went through the loophole and were so tacky.
And I think that that's what it is that people found a loophole, right? And then Shefali was saying, well, we could find that loophole. And I said, we won't find that loophole because we are an ethical brand. Not lying is part of who we are.
Yeah.
We're going to suddenly start lying.
Just to get into the One of a Kind show. And I also think that, there are so many, I don't know, like if I'm going to spend a lot of money on something, it really has to be something that blows me away. And there were certain brands there that I was like
underwhelmed.
Yeah, there was a brand there where I believe she designed the keychains, like little drawings that were on keychains and stuff. All of it though was made in China. Like all of it.
Really?
Because that's how you order your designs printed on stuff.
Like, you sure she wasn't doing it here somewhere?
I don't think so.
Well, so one of the loopholes is if it's assembled in Canada, it counts as made in Canada.
Assembled in Canada. Like she could have bought the parts and ordered them with her design through a manufacturer and then just, assembled them when she got them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. So they did have a vintage section. Sorry, did we get through your roses, your buds, and your thorns?
Yes, I believe so.
So they did have a vintage. This one's beautiful. They did have a vintage section, and it was really interesting. But they said we talked to one of the ladies who was selling in the vintage section, and she said that,
oh my God,
yeah, it's beautiful, eh?
Oh,
she was saying that their organization for the vintage section is still a little haphazard.
I've never seen anything like this.
That's beautiful.
Okay, we have to pause. This is I've never seen a sari like this.
It's truly beautiful.
And it's wabi-sabi, guys. It's so beautiful. Look at that.
It is truly beautiful. It really is.
It's like hieroglyphics.
It's lovely.
But colorful.
Really an easy throw on and go piece.
And it can make anything look good.
I think you could wear it with any color pants. Like even if you went with jeans or black, it's going to look great. But if you do have colorful pants, it's definitely going to work. I noticed something when you were talking, and I didn't want to interrupt you. But how many colors of stripes do you see in here?
1, 2,
3, 4.
3, 4. Like 5, I think, because there was like a sheer kind of.
So there's gray, kind of, then teal, then kind of like a Kelly green and a lime green. Okay. When you look at it on camera, you can't really see those.
What do you mean?
Like, it's really hard to see all the shades. This blue, which is actually very much blue, looks fully green.
Oh, you know what? It's how your screen is deceiving you. It does look.
Oh,
there is a separate.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because my screen looks awful.
Okay. I thought you meant like the jacquard was the 5th stripe, and I was like, but it's not a stripe.
No, this is beautiful. No, I'm really glad to see that, because I was looking at it on my screen. I'm going, that's not right.
What's the code for this cardigan, if you don't mind?
Yeah, PR G 8141.
Margaret said, adding to your plates, creating your own one-of-a-kind show in Hamilton.
We could.
Yeah.
We could. And apparently, so this is, I love this. This is another thing. We were going to work with Leah Boone from Three Snouts in Ottawa again, and she was trying to get us into a show in Ottawa called the Lansdowne Fair or the Lansdowne Market.
Like in Lansdowne Park, yeah.
Lansdowne Park. So Ottawa ladies, you probably know about it. And she wanted to get in, but that's another one where they're only taking brands that are made in Canada. So even though we are, a fairly, like, we're a pricey Canadian designed brand with one-of-a-kind goods that are artisan made, we don't qualify. So that was going to be one of our Ottawa venues, but it looks like it's not going to happen.
What is the piece, Morag was wondering, behind Priya with the giant flowers?
This one here.
It's
too beautiful. And it's a maxi kaftan, and it is PR.
I'm going to check, Amy.
PRG 8268. The other color on this, by the way, is deep green. It's not black. It's black and deep green. I should show you guys that in case you thought it was black. It is not. It's black and green. Now, this is a fabric we've had before, only I feel like this is a prettier version of it because the last one we had was not sheer. Look how beautiful this is with time. I think anytime we get orange and blue together, I'm going to like it. Orange and teal.
Yeah, the cardigan wasn't put in.
Which one?
It's not on the website.
Can you show that?
It's still drafted.
Oh, that means it will be soon if it's still drafted. Is it drafted or is it staff?
No, it's drafted. It's not. It hasn't been put in.
But has the waterfall been put in?
Yeah.
So then they'll probably just haven't released it yet. Can you send a picture of it too? It might have needed a patch or something. If one half of it is out, then if I know Alex, the other half is coming out. Because she's pretty meticulous about this.
No. It's the one we just showed. It's on the rack. Like, it's literally the ones.
Oh, I thought you meant that it's not here yet.
No.
Oh, can you undraft it?
Yeah. That's what I was going to do. No, that's okay. That's okay.
So you have to make sure that it says good to go December, because that's probably what happened is they forgot to give it a good to go tag. So you need to see those two tags.
There's no G to G or G to G. There's December 2025, December 2025 media.
So you need December, good to go December. And that's why it got missed, because it wasn't tagged. But that's better than what I thought was going on.
Okay, I've made it active. Starting now, friends.
I think this is Tarocco or Demoiselle. Let's check. There's Tarocco. Might be a little too.
On the bottom, it would be nice, Tarocco.
There is some Tarocco in there.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. As pants, it'll be really sweet.
And then this is it with Demoiselle.
Also nice.
Love it with the Demoiselle. It's looking more green online than it is.
No, it looks good.
Oh, it's my camera again. Yeah. So this with Demoiselle is beautiful. We should have worn red because it really is changing the color of all these pieces.
No, it looks good. It actually shows also how the pieces, even when they're Georgette, still look good with
a color underneath.
Yeah.
This is a truly beautiful piece. This is one of those ones that's so ombre and tone on tone, it almost functions like it's a solid color, even though it has this very delicate leaf pattern on it. Oh, flowers and leaves.
Yeah, it's like an airbrush effect.
Yeah, beautiful. And then this one also has a matching waterfall. There. What time is it, Shefali?
9:51.
What did Alex just say?
She said that a while ago.
Oh, okay. It just popped up now. Okay, this one is, these are kind of muddy browns. Probably a honeycomb color up here in the paisley section, and then down here it's also paisley, but it's tone on tone reds and burgundies. I would say this would not match uni. Not enough orange in it, but it might work anyways. It doesn't not match, but this is definitely red and this is definitely orange.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. This one is just different shades of green again. It functions as a single color, even though it has different shades of the green in it. It's very, very soft. It almost looks like watercolors.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And it's the same on both. There's no other additional pattern. The color, can you tell me if it's coming out accurately? For my camera, it's looking more...
Yeah, it looks accurate.
Perfect.
Slightly brighter, though, but I think everyone expects that now.
Yeah, it's a lot darker. It's darker. So this one, ooh, this is pretty. That's an interesting pairing, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the one that you put on... You put this on someone, Corey and Gail. You put this on Gail.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so. I actually put it in today's post. I think so.
I guess I did.
Yeah. So even though this is a match set, you would definitely see more of the black on the inside in here.
Yeah, it would be beautiful together, and then you have that pop.
Chevalier is fading. She's so green. We're almost done.
Yeah,
just a few more.
Savina says, "I'm wishing you ladies a restorative night's rest. It's been a long day for you both."
It has been.
Yes, it has.
This is also beautiful.
Oh, I love this fabric. Every time
very, very soft. Black, and then it just has a lot of blue, gray, green, yellow, and then this beautiful pop of red right down here in this ribbon border that's appliqué on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some beautiful blues and marigolds, also very, very soft. That's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That's gorgeous, actually.
It's not just pretty, guys. It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. And these two. So that is actually a periwinkle blue and a cobalt blue. Different shades of sunflowers in there, and then a really vivid green, surprisingly vivid green.
Yeah, I love this fabric.
And then this is the waterfall top.
This is great with dandelion.
It does look well. Dandelion is really easy to match color, actually.
Neutral.
And then this one does not have a friend, but I feel like the friend has already been released.
I think so too. This is an older fabric.
Yeah. So we have different shades of green at the top. We have ochres down here, and then different shades of blue and indigo. No teal.
No teal.
No teal.
Yeah, it's not really teal.
That's it, guys. We're done. I will put this on. Nope. I will put this on as we wrap up. So anything?
Morag says, Amy asks Morag, are you all ready for a Vietnam trip? Morag says, yes, although I have a 5-day stomach thing. Today was first good day. Glad it happened before the long haul flight.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sure you know this, Morag, but I'll say this for those of you who don't know. If you are traveling to a country where you could get traveler's diarrhea, you can get an antibiotic that you can bring with you. And at the first sign of traveler's diarrhea, you take it and it stops it in its tracks. I know that because we took it to India. And even though we were really careful, there was like noodles that we ate that were, I guess, mixed with fresh vegetables. And we thought because the noodles were boiled, we'd be fine. But apparently the vegetables were not washed in water that was purified. So always a good idea for traveling. But see how beautiful this looks together? This is a stunning outfit. Okay, ladies, we're done. The release goes live on Sunday, this Sunday at 11 a.m. We hope you'll join in for the fun. If you have any questions about anything you see online, feel free to message us using the chat bot or Instagram or Facebook.
I'm just going to interrupt you quickly. Jane also says Imodium will also help as well.
Yes.
And Jane said she had the cardigan for that piece.
Oh, good. Yeah. Nice. So, yes, I think that's it. Pillowcases are on sale. Keep an eye out for them because new ones are going to be added. And we will keep you posted on our perfume journey. I'm pretty excited about it. And anything else, Shefali?
I think that's it.
I think that's it, guys.
See you soon.
We'll see you on Friday. We'll be showing you the last of everything on Friday at 8 p.m. And then on Sunday, we'll do our regular release day live where we show you the things that we love before they get shipped off to their forever homes. Don't forget to check the swap and sell if you're somebody who's in love with these pieces, but right now can't afford to buy anything. Treat yourself, go to swap and sell. There's some beautiful pieces there. If you are on Instagram, just comment the word swap. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, just visit our website and in the sales section, you'll see the link. Have a great night, everybody. It was great spending time with you. Bye.
Bye.